question.
Okay, let me get this. Let me grab this question.
What? So wait, hold on. So you did the 12 tribes?
Yeah, the 12 tribes, right?
Where were they? Like, who was there?
Naphtali?
Yeah, like since Argentina and shit.
Argentina and shit, right? That's where during the blessings of Jacob, all right, and also combined with the blessings of Moses, it tells where the children of Israel are going to be in the last days.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So in the last days, sorry?
2nd Ezra 15.
Yeah, so grab that. So in the last days, all right, this is where those children of Israel are going to be. You understand? Along with other prophecies in the scripture, which I'm going to bring out right now. Watch this. So you are talking about Naphtali, right? Now from Ephraim, what happened? Let me give you a quick history. What happened to the 12th tribe? Come around a little bit. What happened to the 12th tribe is that the 12th tribe split into two kingdoms. Southern kingdom, which comprised of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and northern kingdom would comprise of Ephraim down to Naphtali. All right. Now, this portion, the northern kingdom, came over here earlier. It's recorded in the scriptures. Watch this.
2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40.
Read.
Those are the 10 tribes which was carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osea, the king, who Salmanasar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
So the northern kingdom was taken captive. They went over the Jordan. They went over into another land. You understand? Which is Assyria. Yes, sir.
So they got taken too?
Yes, they went into captivity.
Okay.
They went into captivity.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
The northern kingdom went into slavery. All right? But the southern kingdom was left.
Yeah.
All right? Until when the Babylonians came, they took everybody into captivity. All right? Now watch this. Read.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
Read.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathens.
So this is what they said now. They say, you know what? We're going to leave the multitude of the heathens. Now, the Most High prophesied of a king, a heathen king called Cyrus. You understand? That he is going to free the nation. All right? He's going to free them up. All right? So they took this counsel now and they say, you know what? We're going to go into a further land where never man dwelt so that we can keep these laws. Watch this.
And go forth in a further country where never mankind dwelt.
Read.
They might there keep the statutes which they never kept in their own land, and they entered into Euphrates.
They entered where?
They entered into the Euphrates.
So they entered into Euphrates, right? The Euphrates is somewhere down here, right? You come into the Euphrates, into the narrow passage. Oh, sorry, over here. Over here. Right? So over here, right? The Euphrates is somewhere over here. All right? They went into Euphrates and they came down to the narrow passages. All right, come on.
By the narrow passages of the river.
Read.
For the Most High then shows signs for them, and held still the flood.
So he held still the flood for them so that they can pass through to go. Read.
Till they were passed over.
Come on.
For though the country, there was a great way to go.
It was a great way to get over onto this side. So when they were going through, what do you think they did? They stopped for supplies. They had to stop in Africa. They stopped here. Some of them stayed, some went, and they stopped. Some stopped in Madagascar, some stopped in Mauritius, some stopped South Africa, because they had to come all the way around. You understand? This was earlier, before the transatlantic or the transatlantic or the Indian slave trade. You understand? Come on.
Namely, of a year and a half.
It took them a year and a half to come through the Euphrates River and come down so that they can come over onto this side. Come on.
The same region is called Azareth.
The same region is called what?
Azareth.
Arsareth. So when you look in the scriptures, here it says Arsareth. You understand? Arsareth is what we now know today as the Americas. You understand? Yes, sir.
So this is the Jewish encyclopedia. Arsareth, the name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of restoration, according to 4th Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 45. Columbus identified America with this land.
What I say?
Columbus identified America with this land.
So Columbus, I don't know if you watch, there's a movie with Columbus where he came over here. And he spoke about, what's it?
1492.
1492. Why it says 4th Ezra here is because Ezra is 1st Ezra, Nehemiah is 2nd Ezra. Nehemiah is 1st Ezra, then Ezra is 2nd, and then you have 1st and 2nd Ezra, which will be 3rd and 4th. You understand?
Yeah.
So, just so you're not confused about the 4th Ezra here, because we're reading 2nd, okay? So this is how the Israelites came over onto this side, specifically the tribe you spoke about, Naphtali. So Ephraim, all the way down, all those tribes, they came over here earlier. There was some of them that was left in the land, but majority of them came over here. Does that answer your question, sir?
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.